Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Urmisha. Today in this video, we are going to explore three different string functions that we have in Tableau. Starts with, ends with, and contains. Basically, these three string functions works to perform a search operation. So if I say in other words, if you want to check for a particular substring is there within the string field or not, in that scenario, you can use either of them. As a result, it will generate either true or false, which means has the Boolean values. So if that string is there within that name field or string field, as here we have the example as a name field and the substring is a PA. So whenever a PA you see for within that name field, then it will generate true and false in the other way around. So let's see how these three functions differ from each other, when to apply and how to apply. So we'll start with this starts with function itself. Go to the analysis, click on create calculated field, and here I'll call starts with. In the argument, it asks string and the substring. So string would be that field. So here the name field, comma, the substring would be the PA. So we'll pass as in quotes only. Let's rename this function as starts with. So basically, this starts with what it will do is it will check whether that particular string, the substring, is there in the start. So which means it returns true if the string starts with the substring. Click on apply and OK. So you will see this Boolean as a data type. So which means this particular field will generate either true or false. Drag this field, put next to that name field. You will see false, false, false and true for this Pomil Patel. Why? Because in Pomil, the first PA, so we check for the substring, whether that PA starts with. So any letter or any string that starts with that PA, that will show you true. For rest of them, it will generate false because here is SH, here MI, AT, AM. That's why. So that is about the starts with function. Now let's see for the ends with as well. Go to the analysis, create a new calculated field, and here I'll call ends with function. And in the argument, we'll pass that same name field, and in the substring, PA, that again in the quotes. So let's rename this and call it as ends with. So basically it will return true if the string ends with that substring. Click on apply and OK. Now you can see again this Boolean field. Drag this ends with next to the starts with, and what you will see is false, 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 false. Why? Because this will check for the last two values, whatever there. So here LA, LA, AH, EL, AH. So it does not ends with PA. That's why this particular substring is when they are checking with the ends with function, it gives you false all the time because it does not ends. So starts with will check for the first two initials as per the substring, and ends with will check for the last two letters. So by this, both this function you can easily understand whether starts with and ends with. Now let's check for the contains. So contains basically will check in the overall string. Wherever it has, it will generate true. Does not matter whether it's a starts or end. It should contain within that string. Go to the analysis, click on create calculated field, and here we'll call that function contains. Again, it's our string and the substring. So pass that string. So that name field, comma, our substring is PA. So we'll pass in that quote. And let's rename this and call it as contains. So contains returns true if the string contains the substring. Click on apply, OK. As you can see again, it's a Boolean values. So it will generate in Boolean values. So now drag this contains, put next to the ends with, and what you will see is false, 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 true, true. Why? Because if you check for this Amit Podhiwala, PA, then there is no PA as a subsequent. In Atirek Podhiwala as well, in Mishal Shah as well. But if you check for the Pomal Patel, it comes twice, PA and PA. So anytime, if at least one time it comes for that particular string, then it will generate true for it. If you check for this Shreya Shah, then as well, PA is not here. So that's how you can have what are the three different functions and how it works and when to work. So anytime if you want to check for the starts with, then you should go with the starts with function. So anything you want to check in the very initials. If you want to check for the end values, then in that or end substring, then in that case use ends with. But basically all the time you check with the contains. That's where our all time in real sense we usually use with. That's a contain. I hope you like this video. If you really like, then do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such video. Till then, happy learning.